All right, responding to the environment. Is climate change impacting the survival of living things on Earth? That's a question we're figuring out today. So, responding to the environment. Living things, organisms, need to respond to the environment in order to stay safe and alive. So, we respond to stay safe and alive. When a living thing responds to its environment, it's responding to a stimulus. A stimulus is something in the environment that causes a reaction or a change in an organism, living thing. The reaction is called the response. A response can happen both internally or inside the body or externally outside the body, like a behavior in organisms. So think of it like if you have a test, that would be like the stimulus, and your response would be how you respond to that notification of a test. Or every time like you pick up your phone and you see a Snapchat pop up and you pick it up, so the Snapchat is a stimulus, or the stimulus is a Snapchat, and you picking it up will be the response. Again, too, like if you get too hot, if you're outside working out, it's too hot, your body would sweat. Another response, okay? So why is this question one? Why is responding to your environment so important? Well, responding to the environment in order to stay safe and alive. Bam, right there, highlighted it. What is a stimulus? Again, we highlighted that as well too. Something in the environment that causes a reaction. What is a response? A response is a reaction, okay? It can be internally inside your body or outside your body, like a behavior. Like say someone wants to fight you, and inside your body, your heart starts to beat faster, but you don't really know it. Your blood vessels constrict. You might get a little bit sweaty to get ready for that fight, and you might fight as a response. On the outside, inside will change too, or you might run away. In living things, some response to stimuli is gradual and may not occur quickly. Examples of this are a plant stem bending very slowly towards the light over a couple days. That's a response. An Arctic fox developing a thicker coat as winter approaches so it can blend in with the snow. Again, that's another slow response. In contrast, some responses are rapid or immediate. Examples of this are your pupil, the black part of your eyes, dilate or expand when you move from a light place to a dark one. Or like the shift in movement of a school of fish when a predator approaches it, they swim away real fast. Living things must respond to changes in the environment in order to stay alive. We use our five senses, sight, smell, hearing, taste, touch, to interact and respond to our environment to stay alive. So what are three ways you respond to your environment to stay alive? What are three things you do to help you stay alive? Well, here's a hint. We use our five senses to kind of interact, but how do you use those senses? If you smell food, you go downstairs and get it, right? If you touch a stove that's hot, you pull your hand away. Those things help you keep alive. So you got to come up with three on your own right here. Now let's talk about climate change, right? Climate change describes a change in the average conditions, such as temperature and rainfall, in a region over a long period of time. For example, 20,000 years ago, much of the United States was covered in glaciers. Sorry, let me highlight this. Covered in glaciers, those big giant icebergs. United States today, we have a warmer climate and fewer glaciers. Global climate change refers to the average long-term changes over the entire Earth. So it's the average long-term changes over the entire Earth. These include warming temperatures and changes in precipitation, which is like rain, snow, as well as the effects of Earth warming, such as the Earth gets warmer, we have rising sea levels, the mountain glaciers are shrinking, and there's more natural disasters, tornadoes, flooding, droughts, hurricanes, more forest fires, etc. Ice melting at a faster rate than usual in Greenland, Antarctica, and the Arctic. Earth's climate has been constantly changing, even long before humans came into the picture. However, scientists have observed unusual changes recently. For example, Earth's average temperature has been increasing much more quickly than they would expect over the past 150 years. So question 1, what is climate change in your own words? We highlighted it right here. Question 2, what are 3 effects of that change? Here are some effects right here you can use in your examples below. Do you think humans are speeding this up or slowing down the change? I think we're speeding it up. Why do you think, what are we doing that is causing this to speed up?